pretty excited today because we're going camping. Hey, there's a shocker. We like to go camping, but this is the big one today because it's the first time we're towing the Hemi with our brand new 2500 HD. What do you think, V?
Waited a long time for this.
We waited a long time for this. We struggled with that 1500 Chevy for a long time. It was a good truck. It pulled the thing, but we were a little, nervous with it. We babied it.
Well, now we have plenty of towing capacity. We've got tons extra.
Yeah, so this thing, it had the backup camera, so I was able to back right up, put it right on the hitch. That was easy. It sits really well. It didn't even squat the rear end at all of the truck. Got the Hemi hooked up to it. I had to make a little adjustment on the hitch. We'll slide out the tow mirrors. So we can see around this baby. No more of those cheesy plastic mirrors that we had to put on. The clip-on ones, yeah. So we're good to go now. We're all hooked up and we're heading out. We're not going very far. We're going down South Akron. I don't know, maybe about 30 miles away to Nemesilla. Camp under the pines. What's happening? Camp's all set. The new truck performed awesome. I was so tickled. Now, I tell you, I was pulling the Hemi. I had a full load of water in there because we're in Nemesilla. It's a metro park, and they do not have potable water here. So what we did is filled up the tank at home and just carried water with us. Aside from that, I'd cut down one of my dead ash trees last week, loaded the whole thing up in the back of this truck for firewood. So we have enough firewood for 2 weeks of campfires. But, so I had a full load of wood, I had a full load of water, and then everything on there. The 6-speed transmission was really cool. It just went right along, right up and down the hills. What I thought was the coolest thing was the engine braking. Every time I touched the brakes, the thing automatically downshifts and engine brakes. Makes stopping so nice. I could stop the thing on a dime with all that weight in there. So, pretty cool. So we're enjoying the day. You can see it's a beautiful morning. We got a little campfire going back here already, sitting around there sipping some coffee. Life is good. It doesn't get much better than that.
Coffee by the fire this morning. They let me get cleaned up first before the video because I was here in my jammies.
One of the things she wanted to do was sit out by the fire in her jammies and sip her coffee. So
I did. I drank my coffee by the fire. It's so peaceful here. It's unlike any campground.
So you'll come back here again?
Definitely. Be nice if they had water hookup and they had flush toilets rather than pit toilets, but I'll still come back.
Yeah, this park's pretty primitive.
It is.
They do sell firewood here, $5 for a bundle. But that's about it. And they do have water, but it's not potable water. It's not drinking water. Last time we came, we filled up with it just so we could wash dishes and stuff, but they're saying it's just not safe to drink. It's not tested. It comes out of a well.
Right behind your campsite is water. He could take his kayak and just go right in over there.
Yeah, we'll take a walk over there. The trail is just a little bit overgrown. But as you bust through here, and the frogs were gulping all night. Oh yeah, they were just goat. So it's just kind of a little enclosed, a little dike over there before the frog interrupted me. And then on the other side of that is the main reservoir, which is huge. So your frogs had to sing me a little song while I was over there.
Oh boy, you scare him?
No, I started talking and the frog wanted to be in the video too, and he started wop, 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 wop.
They talked for hours last night when we were sitting here.
Yeah. Sometimes you hear those frogs and it's almost like a person talking. It sounds like they're calling your name or something. Oh, it's a frog. Well, look at me out in the middle of the lake in the kayak, just floating away. Just hanging out today. I left the truck over there and I'm about ready to go on a little adventure. Now I got a little bit of a headwind here. Look at all the lilies. I mean, this is really pretty. Got these beautiful yellow lilies everywhere. So anyway, I am going to paddle up this way and see what I can find. So what you end up out here is just really a pretty peaceful, quiet scene. You got a little breeze, little ripples in the water. You're just drifting along. I thought I'd have to fight some wind, but it's really not that bad. And you got the whole lake pretty much to myself. Really kind of a sweet little adventure. So I'm going to continue on over this way, see what I can find. So what's it like kayaking? Well, as you can see, I'm leaning back here as if I'm in my campfire chair. Just very comfortable. You know, my feet are all stretched out here. They got little pedals under there that my feet sit on. And the most effort you put into it is the paddling. So right now the wind's just kind of drifting me. But I'm parked, way over there, and I've paddled all the way up this shore and then come up along this side, and the lake goes way over there. I paddled around to the south side of the lake, and you'll see this was the island I came around. I'm way over on the other side of the island is where I was parked. So I'm going to head around this way, and hopefully I can cut around the island and head over towards that shore there. But right now the wind's kind of blowing me this direction, so I'm good. It's pretty choppy out here. So you'll see the water on the front of the boat here. Some of the waves were actually splashing up over the bow there on that one part, so I paddled pretty hard to get through that back there where the wind was really coming. So it's pretty quiet out here, all by myself, all alone, peaceful and quiet. Sound of traffic in the far distance, but other than that, there's nothing. Yeah, I see an opening ahead. I'm going to head down that way and cut around this island. It looks like there's an opening right there. So if I can head there, the wind should take me all the way back around to where I was. And the lake goes way, way up that way too. I don't know if you can see the transmission tower in the distance, but it goes far on the other side of that. Great big reservoir. Really quite shallow right here. I can see the bottom really easy. And straight ahead there's like this big bank of cattails, and it's all surrounded by buoys, and it says keep out. It's like a protected little island of cattails. Kind of strange. Right before I retired, this was a project that was assigned to me to do this rock wall down here. I'll show you in a minute. But I estimated the job and ordered all the rocks, and then I'm not sure what happened, but they decided to contract that to a private contractor. They set all these nice little rocks in here though, so you can sit on, fish, just enjoy the...
He's like, let's go already. That's what you need.
Stop calling you Andy. What are you doing? Where?
Oh, you got a little tiny kayak there. So we decided to take a walk down this lane. It's just like a levee or something that comes out into the lake, and the transmission tower is here. And lo and behold, we find a nest up there on this tower. So, cool. And then as we're walking out here, we look out there and we see the girl with her dog and their paddleboard. He's like sitting right with her there on that paddleboard, just going along.
One happy dog, huh?
One real happy dog, yep.
With this little life jacket.
I'm back in the boat again, and it's evening. I'm waiting for the sun to set. Now, what the heck am I doing out in the middle of the lake? I'm wedged into these little weeds right here right now, kind of keep me anchored. And the sun will be setting on the horizon here shortly. So that'll be pretty, be something to watch. But more importantly, right over here, this patch of cattails. This is where the purple martins nest. And this place is well known for the purple martins coming in the evening. And they come in by the hundreds. So I'm interested to see what happens here, because I've never seen this purple martin spectacle. There's some birds flying around there right now, but there's supposed to be a lot more. Some of the birds are starting to come in. Well, I got this life jacket jamming up around my neck. And I don't know if it's not the right size for me or not, but it's kind of uncomfortable. But I wear it anyways because I'm out in the middle of the lake. It's a spectacle that I don't think I'm going to be able to capture real well on camera, because there's hundreds and hundreds of these purple martins. They're all over the place. They're zooming around like dive bombers. They're skipping across the top of the water. They shoot up in the air and then they shoot straight down and right into the cattails over there. I saw some huge flocks of geese way up, high. Some cormorants, just birds all over the place. Over here in front of me, there's some ducks that are kind of pecking away, digging down into the seaweed and stuff, looking for stuff to eat. So I don't know, they say right about dusk that these purple martins are supposed to really swarm in here. So we'll give it a little longer and see what happens.